Good ridey beast, no hurty. Bang Shelter 10E. Toxanol put these all over the place. No going back from that. Sometimes you've just got to start over. You have a good eye for that stuff. Broke it down to the basics. Hard to believe this is all here. Scrapalicious. Should have gone for a bigger size. That's an odd thing, don't you think? Yes, some e-waste for you. Toxanol built motor juice stations like that one all over the place. The fumes filled the sky. More raw for your crafting. You can make something from that. Give your mount a pat and pick a path. Ice cube. check out that monolith there. Don't know who built them, but the Nono love them. You got it dialed in. See where that light leads? Pick up the pace race. Looks good. Glitter grass? Bet you find some Nono nesting in it. Oh, check out the scribble stone there. Wonder what's behind it. Good parts make for good scrap. Can't break it down any more than that. There are things out there waiting for you. Don't understand how you could do without this. Just the kind of scrap you need. Made a good thing better. Couldn't be better. Peace from the end of a gun. Best part of a mount? No need to refuel. Looking better than ever. This is a spark plant, a place where they make the zap sparks for your go juice needs. The story will go on. That's shutting good. A challenge. Sure useful. stinks of monsters. Whoa, that's some scronky metal scrap there. Heroes make for the best stories. It's up to you if you want to be one. Check out that e-waste. That's a good find. Put a key in that. More scrap for you. Wonder what you could make with that. Don't be feary. It probably won't bite. Check out that plastic scrap over there. Just stay down. Those are the kind of things you need. Not too shocking to find a notice board here. Just sad to think of all those unanswered questions. Can you feel your fur standing on end? There's a spark plant not too far from here. This place used to make power for the Toxanol Corporation, clogged the sky and water too. Nobody was so formal as to call it that, but yes, all the sparks you could want for all your spark-hungry gear. While you're looking out for sparks, see if you can find a track too. That sort of stuff always comes in handy. Handy? We all share the same destiny. Destruction or survival. There's the track! How shocking. Those tracks turn up in all sorts of places of power. This spark plant hasn't worked in an awfully long time. Sparks usually fade fast. As electrifying as finding that track has been, you've many other places to visit. The best kind. You always find good use for things like that. The inputters need to be linked to boot the mind monitor. It's mind over matter, software over hardware. Success is peace of mind. Biohazard makes your skin crawl. It's not stairs, but it'll do. The dark is almost over. We're all heroes of our own stories, or so we hope. Every bit of you. You and the Myriad tribe share ideals, and that's a risk. True balance requires equal parts of opposites. Understands you have other places you need to go. You found Boulder Broke. Toxanol used this place to make big rocks into small ones. They just ground everything down. Every little bit helps. Love to hear a mount's footbeat. This is called suburbia, a place to get away from the city stink. You need to get the Optica controls in order to start it. Excellent. That's illuminating.
Bidwitchen. Cofintra Bidwitchen. Cofintra Bidwitchen.
Take your time and enjoy the daylight. Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. That's not too bad. Fresh start with fresh scrap. There's a serenity about this spot. It's a... Daytime is the best time to get things done. Might not need that now, but you will later. Sometimes the smallest pieces of scrap are the ones you make yourself. Broke it down as far as you could. Beefed up. On the home stretch. Odd things lurk in the darkest parts of the underworld. You can always find some use for rubber scrap.
Trap Bidwitch and... Trap Bidwitch and... Trap Bidwitch and... Trap Bidwitch and...
That wood scrap seems like it would be perfect for your plans. You need to swivel the globus's bearings. The gooing of the water in the ground is spreading. Look at that metal scrap over there. Hey, nice shot. Nailed it. Frostbite. This could be the beginning of the end of everything. Go grab the bar and start squeezing those muscles. You snap that off, feeling pumped up. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. Doesn't riding a beast like this feel good? Ah, plastic scrap like that always comes in handy. Aha! You found Torn Down. Used to reach into the sky, but it's not so proud anymore. Likes chatting with you, explosions or not. Didn't have much. The mount's ears are not handles. Gross. This place stinks. This beast can move. This place is called Spurf Top. The fur dresser named Trim hangs out here. He seems glad you're developing your own fur style. Can't be shy about who you are when the world's about to end. Claims he has a policy against taking any sides, except his own. Says you've blazed a path to a place where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. So, which way will it be? He can see you have a steadfast heart. You know the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others, like he does with his clippers. Trim says anyone who doesn't know their history is like a tree without roots. You need to remember who you are and where you came from.
pa nenokasipa.
Wonders if you ever think about your place in the world, whether you wear your fur short or long. It's about how well your insides match your outsides, right?
Shifadi de loda.
Right. It makes you feel more like yourself, whoever that is.
Coca.
Figures we might have more styles in our futures. The world still has some good time left in it.
Sina polaki.
Knows you've been working to make things better.
Nicola ti brala liloda.
Says it's good you're working with the Myriad tribe. As crazy as the world is now, he confesses that tribes with more fur are more his style.
Sina.
Claims they don't have much to work with, and those ears tend to get in the way, but yeah, fur's fur.
Fasi nemalada.
Thinks you're more important than whoever you're working with, though. You're the one who gets things done.
Good na balada.
Says visitors been far and a few. No one seems to prioritize a hair cute these days. It's barbarism at its worst.
Kira tu.
He thinks everybody seems occupied with the fact the world's going under.
Shimufefte para de bula lila.
He presents himself as Trim. Says he'll take care of you and that hairstrosity.
Shimara de pugila.
Says he got tired of seeing so many scruffy fur miseries uglifying the world.
Gira mugabu.
He's got one little problem. His clipper fingers have rusted due to the contamination, and without them, his whole existence is hanging by a hair.
Kone bali de badaru.
His friend Juju should have a pair of clipper fingers to spare, as he's mostly on the zigzagger nowadays. Maybe you could snag it from him.
Coca.
He doesn't know who gave you your Frankencut, but he'll upstyle it and give you a #1 pop mop in no time. Just fetch him the clipper fingers.
Mina kodera.
If you get him the clippers, he'll make you gorgeous. Let's see. It's time for an adventure, for good or bad. You almost slipped past the village of Flibberdit. That's a hope hall. Some used to go there every week to join hands and hope together. Not so much hope to go around these days. Get up! Crush it! You can do this. That'll come in handy. Ask.
The shadows are getting so small.
I feel attacked.
You should feel attacked. That's the whole point.
Wait, what? But what's light without dark?
A lot happier.
Go on, catch it. Ride like the wind. Muscles like steel. A monolith like that means the potato people aren't far away. You got it dialed in. See where that light leads? At least you can feed this ride grass. Just follow that beam over to the scribble stone. Can't miss it. He didn't expect his tribe to lose, as they're the ones that are ruthless. But now that you're working with their rival, he can see why. Needs a logical reason for him to surrender the outpost without a fight. He can recognize the strength of a good argument and agrees it's for the best. He'll surrender the outpost to you. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Thinks you did a great job capturing the rival's third outpost, and believes the rival is weak enough to engage them at their fort. They all hope you can lead them to peace. The night time is the right time. It's a bridge. Just get over it. They've restroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. Let's see. They've been waiting for you. Taking control of this fort will bring peace between your tribes. The scouts have reported activity nearby that's worth looking into before you enter the fort. They've positioned a storm tower near the fort that you'll use to get over the wall. However, you need to prop up its wheelhouse first to stabilize the situation. They've built the storm tower to protect and get you over the walls of the fortification while keeping an element of surprise. Every day is a new chance to fulfill your destiny. It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their Sifu. You need to unite the tribes and save the Tree of Life to truly become free. That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light. Busting heads. Iced up. It's so much brighter without the night. The scrap keeps piling up. One rung after the other. That's a pyro sizzler right there. Just get to work on it. Make it frizzle. Nice crackle. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. He didn't expect it would go down this way. It'll be hard to talk your way out of a fight. He's not sure if you're likable enough to just give up the fort without a fight. He realizes a peaceful end would be best. He'll entrust the fort to you. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but suggests you be merciful. Do good, and good will follow you. Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Your Sifu is pleased. You're one step closer to uniting the tribes. It's a pity you needed to use force to get the point across. But he's still concerned about the fate of the world. Believes the war you wage is based on the principle that if you win, the end will justify the means. He says you've grown so much stronger than when you first met. You know better than anyone that the fate of the world is still at stake. You need a world where everyone is guided only by their conscience. That little voice inside that lets you know right from wrong. Don't go against it if you want to enjoy life without fear of death. It's the Jagni staff. Watch you flex. The oil claimed this land a long time ago. That's the leftover you're looking for. Be on the watch for a way out. Gah, that's just awful. Watch your step around here. He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device so the Mekton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas. He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the jumbo puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. Gizmo thinks he's a little peculiar, but very knowledgeable. He has the ins and outs of all monster and creature whereabouts. Nice and clear out today. The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood?